Every year, Autism Speaks raises millions of dollars to help families and fund research. And this month, WMAR is going to be taking a look at families in our area supporting the cause. WMAR 2 News' Mallory Safaste introduces us to Team Hank Rocks in Harford County.
15 years ago, Priscilla Bucci and Mike Mathias's 4-year-old son was diagnosed with autism. Now 19, Henry, or Hank, is a success story in the Autism Speaks community. But when Henry was first diagnosed, there were few resources for parents of kids on the spectrum. When Mike found out about Autism Speaks, he knew he had to join the fight to change that.
I just was online and I found Autism Speaks and I thought, well, that's something, and I was reading up on them, and I kind of liked what their mission was, and I said, well, okay, well, I'm going to do I'll create a fundraising team, and I did it through my office. I was with the State's Attorney's Office of Harford County at that time, and I got a bunch of my coworkers to come along and be my teammates, and we created this team called Hank Rocks. The folks that you run into, in the Autism Speaks community, I mean, they're ready to absorb new information and to provide information. So there's a lot of value, I think, in that, especially for parents of newly diagnosed children.
Wearing shirts inspired by famous rock bands, Team Hank Rocks says they fundraise to help families like them and to fund research.
As early as 18 months, you could get a diagnosis, and I think that's something that has happened, since then. Frankly, that's one of the reasons why we support Autism Speaks, because of a lot of the funding that they have provided to grant funding and so forth has made it possible to have those advances so that we can diagnose autism earlier.
So far, the family has raised over $130,000, and $75,000 of that has come from their annual bingo game. This year's game will be at Jarrettsville VFW with masks and social distancing required.
If you want to join us for our bingo, it is on October 17th. The doors open at 6 and the game starts at 7. It's $15 a ticket in advance. You can find our information on Facebook. We have a page called Hank Rocks.
Priscilla, Mike, and Henry say the community's support over the years has made all the difference.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, absolutely.
Like I said, Henry wouldn't be the success that he is without the support of all of our neighbors and friends and family.
It's a great family right there. To find out more about Autism Speaks and to support Team Hank Rocks, head to our website, wmar2news.com, and then join us October the 23rd at 7 o'clock at night, a special report connecting the autism puzzle.